All right, welcome everybody. We are just minutes away from the start of the match tonight. Lincoln has traveled the, hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours to Charleston, where the Trojans are going to host tonight. We don't have a great view of the corners, as we don't typically here on their field. They have a really nice football stadium right next door, and I just wonder why they're not using that, why they don't use that. I don't know. Don't know the answer to it. Anyway, it's a nice cool evening. Wow, it's 70, but I'm standing in the shade, so I'd say it's chilly. It's nice. I got a jacket on. It's perfect soccer weather. Yeah, let's move to wherever it's like this all year round. That'd be great. So Coach Stuckey and Bowman giving their final pep talk, minute 30 on the clock, so a little under a minute. They'll probably do team introductions, I would imagine. We'll get this match underway. Thanks for joining, everybody. Right now, like I said, we have about a minute to go before the start of the match here in Charleston. Let's see who we can see in the crowd tonight. Who do we have there? Looks like the Tedricks made it. And the Bents. Lincoln, we travel pretty well. I don't see anybody here for Charleston. Maybe, nope. Those are Lincoln soccer t-shirts too, so nobody here for Charleston, at least that I see. Doesn't mean nobody's here, just not on the, not up in the stands, at least, the bleachers. So the lights are on. This game is sort of a late start from what we're used to, 5 o'clock start. And no JV tonight, so it's just a varsity match. Teams are getting ready to line up here, and I don't know if they're going to do team introductions or not. 2 referees are here. Not sure if they're going to be doing 3, so we might be waiting on 1. Maybe not. We're not going to try to figure that out. So anyway, they called team captains. Looks like it's Chris and Cage lined up at midfield. I know one boy forgot his shorts tonight, but they had a donor pair apparently, so all is well. All is well in uniform land tonight. I don't see any of the new white uniforms looking yellow yet, do you guys? They look pretty sharp. All them parents and maybe kids, they do their own laundry. I don't know. They're doing a great job of keeping them clean. Either that or they're not getting them dirty. Maybe that's the case. So we had said earlier, we have 5 games this week. 5 games. Tonight's the first one. Tomorrow night, we're back at home and we take on Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart at home. Sacred Heart Griffin is 16-1 currently. 16 wins and just 1 loss. And that loss was to Quincy Notre Dame, which is an outstanding team. So that's who comes to town tomorrow night. So if we can, I would just love to see what we could do at full strength. Like tonight we don't have Jake back. I was just talking to Coach Stuckey. Jake is running cross country. We do have Ashton back. There's Ashton, number 4 there. So Ashton is back. But I just love to see what we can do at full strength. I'm not sure we're going to be at full strength tomorrow night when we face Sacred Heart Griffin. And then we go into the weekend at the Mattoon tournament, where we'll play three matches. I think they're slightly shortened matches, typically 30 minutes. But okay, here we go. Team introductions looks like. Get to see the backs of the boys tonight. Oh, I didn't realize how tall that referee was. Look at that. He's standing there next to Hunter. My goodness. Look at that.
Welcome to Paul Strands Field for an Apollo Conference game against the Lincoln Rail Splitters.
Woo!
Please remove your hats and face the flag for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow. Nice. That takes some guts right there. I don't know if you heard that or not. That was great. All right, getting ready to do the lineups, I think. They're all lined up and out there, so.
Now for your Lincoln Rail Splitters.
That's right, here we go.
Number 4, Ashton Bottles. Number 5, Alex Schmidt. Number 6, Wes Hedrick. Number 7, Nate Stuckey. Number 10, Aiden Gowan. Number 11, Brady Crane. Number 13, Owen Romer. Number 14, Padge Kingsley. Number 17, Hunter Bent.
I always forget Hunter.
Number 23, Christopher Slack.
There we go.
And at goal, number 15, Ben Crombie.
No, he's not. That's great. So there's a good look at our starters. We'll get a good look at the reserves here.
Trojans. Number 1, Kyle Ross.
So our reserves, we have Carter Ferguson,
Number 2,
Peyton Gannon, Tyler Splitter, Gabe Merriman, Soren Allkamp.
Number 3,
Um,
Owen Strand.
Of course, we have Zane,
Number 5,
and there's Sam, there's
Brett
Aiden, and there's
Cuttenbach.
Joe, and then our backup
Number 7,
keeper,
Gabriel
Alex Steffens.
Amarte.
And then there on the end, that's Jack Morgan.
Number 10, Jay Buckner. Number 11, Max Weber. Number 13,
So let me leave.
Marshall Smith.
We're gonna kind of ignore their
Number
stuff here. We're gonna go.
Wesley Paul.
Okay.
Number 31,
Ooh, it's breezy.
Jacob Drake. And in goal, number 99, Alex Dow.
Let's take a look and see here. So we entered today a 7-2-4 record. So 7 wins, 2 ties, and 4 losses. Let's take a look here at our schedule. Like I said, going into today, we have a 7-2-4 record with a 5-game week. So could look very different by the end of this week. Let's take a look here. So last time we faced Charleston, it was at home, and we won 9-1. 9-1. That's what I was looking up. I couldn't remember the final score. So this will very likely be a mercy rule game where the clock gets cut in half during the second half. So we'll find out, though. We got to play the game first. That's what they always say, right? Got to play the game. So I'm going to make a few final adjustments here. All right, so starting at forwards, that's Brady Crane here, sorry, I guess he's a midfielder. And then our 2 forwards are Cage Kingsley and Ashton Bottles, and that's Nate Stuckey. They're on the far side. Midfield, of course, Chris Slack and Alex Schmidt. Ball back to Alex Schmidt. And then our defenders are Ben Crombie, Owen Romer, Aiden Gowan, and Wes Tedrick. And that's Hunter Bent in goal. Wes Tedrick here near side. Poked out of bounds. That'll be a Lincoln throw. Past Cage. Tedrick with the throw into Crane. Out of bounds. Thanks for joining, everybody. If you're just tuning in, oh, sorry, I didn't start the clock. Let me see here. We are 30. Oh yeah, I can't quite barely read that up there. 38. That'll be right. So no score. We're just a minute in. Kingsley. Oh, good save. Good save. This is one of those bad angles where I'm sitting here where I have to zoom in to catch those goals, but I make everybody dizzy when we play all the stuff all along this near sideline. So pardon me if I do a lot of zooming in today. So goal kick to Charleston.
Let's win it, Red. Come on.
Chris to Cage. Nice goal. Good work. So that makes it 1-0 Rail Splitters. Let's take a look at that again.
Come on, Red. Let's go.
So from Chris, here flips it up, finds Cage just past the defender. Man, make it look easy. Nice work, boys. So that makes it 1-0. I'll just pause the clock here till we catch up. So the clock stops at each goal. And to do that, so we will just let the clock catch up to us. So that's Brady near side here. Back into the corner. Looks like it's a Charleston throw in. Again, we can't see these near side corners just the way this field's set up. Into the goalkeeper. And that was Ashton coming on really quick. Punted away.
Let's go, Red. Go. Pressure.
Aiden finds Nate. It's Bottles. Back to Chris. Through to Kingsley. Oh, just a little too far, just out of his reach.
Hey, Jay.
that's Crombie. Crombie back, just puts it out of bounds. That's Crombie and Romer, their far side on the defense. Throw into Charleston, who maintains possession there at midfield. That's Chris trying to steal it away. And here comes Bottles. Bottles works far side along the sideline, runs out of room. So throw in to Charleston. Again, nice breezy night here in Charleston. Oh boy, past Aiden. Romer comes on, kicks it wide to Crombie, who then bumps it up to Chris and over to Nate. Slack. It's a sprint now to the ball. That's Bottles, able to get a heel on it, but couldn't keep it under control. There's Schmidt, good work. To Brady. Brady, yes. Ooh. Ooh. Ball through, back to our defensive line. Crombie comes cruising in. Switches spaces with Romer. Romer goes wide. Gowan, left foot's blocked. He'll get all the way back to Hunter. So just about 5 minutes into the game, Rail Splitters lead 1-0. Off of an assist from Chris to Cage Kingsley. Wes Tedrick. Up to Brady, over to Chris, back to Brady. Nice. Back to the corner. Cage is there. It looks like he's got room. You have to trust me. That's going to be out. Is that a... looks like it's a corner kick. So the first corner kick of the game for the Rail Splitters. So Brady Crane will take it. Owen Romer, the only man back, ball in. Chris Slack, oh, hit it in. And then put out of bounds by Charleston, so it'll be a do-over. Second corner for the Rail Splitters, back-to-back corners. So all the Rail Splitters are up. Ball sent high. Far post, still in, still in. Gowan. Oh, Charleston able to clear. All the way past midfield. That'll be a throw to Lincoln. Wes Tedrick comes back to take the throw in. Brady to Crombie. Over to Nate. He's got space and time. Chris. Ooh. Nobody there. Bottles was pushed over too far. Chris thought he should have been there, but turns out he wasn't. So ball out. Crombie will take the toss. Into Chris. That's it. Just over Ashton's head though. Ashton wasn't ready to make the run. Out of bounds. So here we are, 7 minutes in. Rail Splitters lead 1-0. We've had two corners in quick succession. And of course, our one scoring opportunity where we took advantage of that. So that's Slack all the way across. There's Brady. Brady, right foot. Tedrick, good work. To Gowan, to Chris. Chris sends it in. Keeper able to maintain possession. That was good work. Oh, punted away. Rail Splitters steal. So there's Chris. Sends it through. Is Kingsley, can he get there? No, so it looks like a corner kick. Coach is sending Gowan up, so let's get a wide shot here. Coach is going to send Gowan up, Tedrick, and Crombie up, so that leaves Romer as the lone back. And all the Rail Splitters line up on the 18, so let's take a look and zoom in. Brady, right foot in. Able to clear. Romer saves it, puts it out of bounds. Buys his guy some time. Throw in for Charleston. Nate to Gowan. Up to Crombie. There's Bottles. Bottles sends it. Oh, too deep. Too deep. Good idea, just too deep.
Way to talk, Alex. Great job. All right, Red, let's get it.
So punted away by Charleston. Here we are with a little over 9 minutes played into this game. Rail Splitter's still up by 1. So it's a fierce battle in the corner. You got to trust me, not really. Charleston has the throw. So they have I was saying earlier, they have a football stadium right next to this where I'm sure there's a nice huge press box and great viewing angles, but they play soccer down here, so I don't know. Sent in. Gowan's going to shield and allow Hunter to grab it. Nice work. Hunter finds Brady. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. There's a shot. Tested Hunter. Boy. Tested Hunter. So 10 minutes in, Charleston's showing a flash of light right here with a good shot on goal. Just wide. So that's going to go out to a corner kick for Charleston. A lot of white. Gowan gets a head on it. Nice work. Tedrick gets a head on it. Schmidt brings it out. Not far enough. Oh boy. Charleston onside. Hunter has to come out. Nice work by Hunter. Charleston did a great job staying onside there. So Hunter tosses out near side here to Crane. Crane to Slack. So remember, we beat Charleston 9-1 last time, and Charleston is showing some flashes of good soccer here, good play. So ball played out far side by Crane. Nate able to collect. Stuckey dances along the sideline. Charleston with a quick counter as they push towards midfield. Gowan flags down Hunter, says all yours.
Good idea, Jacob. Nice job, Jay.
Good job. Cage steals. That'll be offside. Yep, just offside.
Nice job, Red. Let's keep it up. Keep it down in their half.
So free kick to Charleston. Through the defensive line and all the way into Hunter. He'll just pick it up and do something with it. He tosses it out, decides to toss it out to Crombie. Crombie with the big foot up the line. It stays in. But no rail splitter there to pick it up. It's Gowan.
Guys, not straightforward. Make an angle.
To Slack.
Angle passes.
Oh man, close one. So there's Bottles.
Nice job, Grant. Good help. Great job, Alex.
So it's going to go out to a Lincoln throw. Oh, somewhere around the 18 with 27 minutes to play here in the first half. Romer with the good steal there.
Good job, Owen. Time. Help him out.
Fed through
Hey, let's go
Romer
sideways, guys.
to Tedrick.
Sideline.
Oh, just out of the reach of Schmidt.
Help him out, Red.
That's Gowan.
Alex Schmidt, get back, Schmidt. You want defensive mid? Don't be ahead of Chris.
Slack. Coach telling Alex to get back at defensive mid. Chris, so foul. Looks like it's on Chris, so it's going to be Charleston's ball right at midfield with around 26 minutes to play here in the first. So kind of playing in and out of the shadows here at midfield. On a nice, cool evening. You can see the breeze there in that far flag. Into the box, Tedrick able to clear. So there's a whistle. Was it offsides? Must have been offsides, yep. Referees telling him where to place it, so it's coming out. Real splitter kick. Played close to Chris, to Gowan. Back to Chris. Taking their time. Sends it to the corner. There's Brady. Works left. Left foot in. Far. Deep pass. Nate's there, but not able to do anything. So that's going to be out for a rail splitter throw. Crombie comes up. He'll take the toss into Slack. Slack with the interception. Through, there's Kingsley. Oh, too deep, too far, just a foot or two beyond where he could reach.
Hey, Jay, I'm not sure if you were talking to him or not, but if you weren't, make sure you are.
Over the head of Romer. He's going to have to do something with it.
Get the rebound, Red.
Yeah, so that goes out of bounds. So it must have been off of
All right, Red, let's go.
Owen, so it's for a corner kick to Charleston. 25 minutes to go. Or sorry, 24 minutes to go. Sent in. Nice work by Gaden. Aiden Gowan. Bottles. There he goes. Right foot in. Kingsley, is it just too far? I get it is once more. So they're going to come. We're just not able to connect on our through balls. Chris, nope, can't get it to Brady. Tedrick back. Dangerous territory inside the 18. Oh, luckily no one was there. Oh my. Charleston threatening. Still have the ball. That's wide. That'll be out for a goal kick. Thank goodness. So with 23 minutes, just under 23 minutes, Rail Splitters up by 1, but Charleston's threatening. Here they are with the ball again as they mount their attack. It's got time, boys. You got to take that up. Tedrick. Ooh, physical play. I can't see that play now. I don't know what's going on in the corner. I don't know. Mystery. It's a mystery corner. Kingsley, left. Past the defender. Kingsley. Through to Chris. Man on his back. Crombie. Oh, Crombie drops it. Oh, no, 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 no. That's it. That's a goal for Charleston. Little miscommunication. Miscommunication by Gowan and Bent. That ties it up at 1. So at 21:35 maybe, can't really read the clock. We'll say 21:35 left on the clock. We're all knotted up at 1. So the Rail Splitters now have their work cut out for them. Oh, I know, you're right, Tara. Tara's telling me I jinxed the boys by saying mercy rule. I mentioned it. You know, you never know how things are going to go when you come to somebody's home field and meet them on their home turf. I was really careful about not jinxing the boys against the Mahomet Seymour Bulldogs when we played there. And that worked out all right. So yeah, you might be right, Tara. Maybe I did it. So anyway, we have 21 minutes to go. Here's Kingsley. Oh, off the post. Oh, man.
Hey, guys, let's not be yelling at anyone.
That was off the post. Really, really, really close. Kind of caught me off guard, too. I wasn't even ready for a shot. Oh, boy. Bad head off of Gowan. It's going to go all the way back to Bent.
Keep it positive, man. No yelling at anybody.
High kick. It's into the wind. Right along the sideline there. Still in, looks like. Crombie's still playing at least. Send in. There's Chris. Got time. Oh, boy. Stolen away. Stolen back by Romer. Pushed up to Bottles. Bottles, Kingsley or Crane. Can either one get there? It's going to be pushed out of bounds, so it might be a throw or a corner. Can't tell.
Good help, Jacob.
Can't tell. Substitution for the Rail Splitters. That's Sam Stuckey in for Nate Stuckey.
Hustle back, Max.
It looks like
Max, hustle
everybody's.
back, Mark.
Can't tell if it's a throw or a.
Mark 44.
I just can't see. Looks like it's a corner kick. Ball was sending. That was Chris who wasn't able to connect. Romer back. Over to Crombie. Nice work. He works to his right. Buys himself some time. Sends it through to Bottles. Bottles. Back to Chris. Can he get there? Stolen away.
Great job, Marshall. Good job, Owen.
Crane. Tedrick.
Stay with it, stay with it. Good job, Wes.
Slack. Gowan. Through to Bottles.
Come on, Red, close it down.
Gowan. Man, Charleston's doing a great job. They know what our attack is through balls. Crane. Crane. He's dancing in the corner. I don't know. Sent it in low.
Good job, defense.
So, the corner kick or a throw here for the Rail Splitters. I don't know. I can't tell. Just under 18 minutes to play.
Come on, Red. Clear it up the field. To the sideline.
Here we go. Oh, send in. Who's there? Who's there? Chris. No. Chris misses.
Come on,
Wasn't able to
Red.
get there. Oh, this guy's quick. Romer's back. Here comes Crombie back. Tedrick back. And Bent able to collect it. Man. Boys, I'm not sure. Not sure what's. I think it's just Charleston just putting up a good match tonight. Chris. Through. There's Kingsley. On. He's onside. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, goes wide and it goes left. Oh boy. He did that last time and it hit off the post. This time he went just a little bit more wide and not able to connect. Of course, that's why those keepers come out, cut off that angle, and he sure did. No angle to speak of. So out for a goal kick to Charleston. I do believe the volleyball girls are at Muhammad Seymour tonight. I don't know what time they play. Probably JV and varsity. Might even have a freshman game tonight too. So they could be playing right now. You know, we could try something. If anybody's at the volleyball game and has video, you could text it to me and I could play it over the soccer live stream at halftime. I think it would work. Slack. Gowan leaves his position on defense. Aiden goes through, sends it, finds Bottles. Over the keeper, crossbar. Kingsley, Crane, back to Kingsley, back to Crane. Oh. Man, we put together a great string of plays there, but just don't have it in the right spot. Yeah, so freshmen play at 5. Freshman girls play at 5 at Muhammad Seymour. So a lot of travel this week for the Rail Splitters boys and girls. Starting early on Tuesday. Charleston with the possession here at midfield. Just about 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Ooh, boy. No, right foot. Oh boy, goodness. That's too stressful for my liking. Tedrick puts it out for a throw. So it'll be Charleston throw. Near side. Charleston content to keep 4 defenders back. Might be the only way they can keep our attack at bay. Played in. That's Schmidt to Crane. Nice touch there by Alex. Good work. Oh, just too far away, Brady. So Gowan will come and take the throw in with 14 and a half minutes. 14 and a half minutes to play here in the first half. Slack. Crombie. Slack through, tries to get it to Bottles. Bottles there. It's gonna come, it's gonna come. We're getting the opportunities. They can't stop all of them. It's just a matter of time. Gowan. Through to Bottles. Does he have the acceleration? Oh, that's it. That's nice work. Let's see if I caught that. I don't know. It was just off frame. I wasn't quite ready for it, but let's see if we caught that goal. So Rail Splitters make it 2-1 now. 2-1. Flipped up. Second level over Bottles, and he accelerates in. Just a little touch past the goalkeeper and in. Nice work. Good work. So Rail Splitters lead 2-1 with 13:20. Their clock has so many lights out, I can't tell what the time is. 13, we're going to say 27 on the clock. So Tedrick here near side with the throw in. Into Slack. It's Crombie. All the way back to Gowan. Brady. Bottles. Kingsley not able to get there. Goalkeeper comes way out to get it. Way out. All right. So 12.5 to go. Rail Splitters now lead 2-1 off that goal from Ashton Bottles. Out for a throw. Rail Splitter throw. Ben Crombie throws it in. There's Kingsley. Oh, went near post. Just out of bounds. That'll be out for a goal kick. Yeah, so if you want to tune in and watch the volleyball girls, go to the little while. You can go over there too. Lots of Lincoln sports on tonight. Out of bounds. Sam Stuckey into Chris. It's Chris. Still on. Loses it. So he's going to say foul there. So it's going to be a kick to Charleston. Kick to Charleston. Coming in. Sent out by Crombie. To Kingsley. To Slack. 4 guys here, but there goes Bottles. Oh. I don't know. Let's take a look at that again. Let's see if he was offsides. Let's watch it. Watch it back. Let's see if we can see here. So ball was sent in. Crombie sends it out. Can we see Bottles? Goes to Slack. Can we see where Bottles is here? Oh, it was so close. So offsides was the call. Brady gets it to Bottles, but those are just hard, right at your feet and coming in from behind. It's going to be out of bounds. Hard to, Ashton did his best. So throw in here, this is Tedrick. Chris is going to be in the corner there. Chris comes back out, finds Bottles in the middle of the field. Ooh, Schmidt waited on it. Bottles right foot. Kingsley, oh yeah, nice. Kingsley gathers up the rebound, puts it in. So that's what happens. That's why you follow the ball. You never know what can happen. So here you are, Ashton, he just sends one in, keeper unable to control it. Nice work by Cage, good work. Nice work, boys. So now it's 3-1 with 9:52. Three to 1 Rail Splitters. Brady Crane here near side. Nice work by Ashton. Hunter, good work. Freshman girls currently 18-12 Bulldogs in the second set. So I think let me pull it back up. I think you said the Bulldogs took the first set. I'm communicating with Tara Morris as we speak. Yeah, so Bulldogs took the first set. So freshman girls are down. Owen Romer with the steal. Taken right back by Charleston. Nice work shielding the ball there by Tedrick. Able to work his way all the way back to the goalkeeper. So ball played up. There's Schmidt. One-timer to Bottles. It's going to be off of Cage. So substitutions for the Rail Splitters. Ferguson in for Schmidt. And Sam Stuckey out. Being substituted in for him is his brother, Nate Stuckey. With right around 8 minutes to go. Sent deep, really deep. I think it's too deep for anyone. So 8 minutes to play, Rail Splitters lead 3-1. Back and forth. Chris able to send it to Crane. Crane through to Stuckey. Can he get there? Looks like Stuckey's going to run it down. Oh boy, Stuckey tripped up. Stuckey tripped up, so it's a free kick to Lincoln. Slack's going to take it. Ooh, 25 yards out. Chris will take the shot back out here so we can see what's going on. Sent in. Who's there? Nobody there. So corner kick. Corner kick to Lincoln. Sent in, short to, there's Gowan. Gowan's there. Oh boy, that is really dangerous kick, but Charleston got away with it. So headed away, Romer comes up to contest. Crombie able to collect. Charleston with the attack. Charleston have 3 men up. Charleston able to do a bunch with just, oh boy, 4 or 5 attackers because they're constantly leaving 4 or 5 guys back. Just to contest with our powerful offense. That's Slack. Slack steals it. Not enough behind it. Ferguson. Chris flips it up and over the defense. Kingsley. Right foot. Yeah, nice work. Let's see that again. So that makes it 4-1 Rail Splitters. Chris, that's what we needed right there, right over the defense. Touches it with the left foot, comes back. Right foot and in. Good. So 4-1 with 5, maybe 22 on the clock. Having to translate there. Here's 32, I can't tell.
All right, check line, check outside. Wide open.
Yep, there you go. Kingsley, oh, keeper. Good stop there. Hope he's all right. Looks like he is. Oh boy. Give him some extra time to gather himself. So here we are, Rail Splitters up 4-1 with just under 6 minutes to play. Oh boy, dangerous here. Breakaway shot, nice job by Romer, able to deflect and out. Good work. So corner kick to Charleston. Alex Schmidt getting ready to come in for those Rail Splitters. Headed away. Gowan headed away. Sent in, off the crossbar. Headed in again to Bent. Oh, so lucky. Sent up to Slack. Slack at midfield. Left foot in, finds Kingsley, finds Bottles. Bottles, oh, shoots wide. Good touch. Even better work by the goalkeeper. So Alex Schmidt in for the Rail Splitters, in for Brady Crane. A defensive mid. With just under 4 to go here in the first half. So we have Maureen Van Dorn watching from Tucson. Wow, that's great. Probably great weather there. It might still be hot. I don't know. I don't know if you can beat this weather here today, though. In the 60s. Oh, Carter, can he get there? No. Tedrick, good work. Redeems himself to Slack. Finds Bottles. He's onside. Through Kingsley. Kingsley again. Inside is still in. Ferguson. Handball coming out. Handball coming out. No, I was saying with the weather today, if you're from Tucson, boy, you'd probably be cold. You'd have to put your down coat on. And then Deb Given watching from Florida. So what is it with warm people? Warm people watching watching soccer tonight. That's great. I love you guys. I'm glad you guys were able to tune in. This is great. Boy, good flick there. So number 1 for Charleston, very talented soccer player. Talented. He's got skill and speed. We've seen that. There's Nate Stuckey with time, sends it in, finds Kingsley. Oh, he's going to call a handball? Handball, another handball. Coming out again for Charleston. So under 2 to go. Charleston with the free kick. Right at the 18. Slack. Slack steals it at midfield. Pushes forward. Through his Bottles fast enough. He's fast enough. Is he there? Ball up. Bottles. Oh boy. Keeper comes out. Oh man. Throws an elbow. I'm glad he had to protect himself though. Goalkeeper earning his keep tonight. Come on, boys. Minute to go. Ball through all the way to Bent. Oh, sorry, that's Schmidt. Tedrick. Gowan. Let's see if we can get one more attack here. There's Bottles. Oh boy. Kingsley. Oh, and that falls in. That goes in. That makes it 5-1. So Bottle's not able to do anything with it. Kingsley comes in, meets a defender right in front of the goalkeeper. That's just really hard for the goalkeeper to keep track of. And Kingsley able to put it in the back of the net. So now it's 5 with just 25 seconds to go. I'm not going to wind the clock back up. So about 20 seconds to go. That makes it 5-1 Rail Splitters. Slack. 12 seconds. Into Kingsley. Oh, and then out of bounds. That will just about do it for the first half. Sure enough. We've played one half. The Rail Splitters find themselves up 5-1. It's a different Charleston team than what we saw in Lincoln, though. These guys are, they've built some confidence over this season, we'll say that. So 10 minutes before we start the second half. We'll leave it right here. If you want, if I were you, I'd go find the girls volleyball Facebook page and watch some volleyball for the next 10 minutes. I imagine the JV match is about to begin. So go find yourself some volleyball, sit back, pop some popcorn, and watch some more Rail Splitter sports. We'll leave it right here for 10 minutes and we'll be back with Rail Splitter Soccer. 81 degrees. 81 degrees in Tucson. Boy, morning. When I got here, it was 70, but I'm in the shade right now, so I imagine it's well in the 60s. I have long pants and a sweatshirt on, so if that tells you anything. Of course, if it was in the 60s in March, we'd be wearing shorts and t-shirts, but just what you're used to, I suppose. Boy, I know there's a way to do it. I wish I could, during halftime, put on some volleyball on here. It'd be pretty cool. I'm not quite that good with it yet. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's see if I can, let's see what this looks like real quick. Let me try something here. I'm gonna try this. We'll do that. We'll do some, I like the way that's cool. I like that. So, not today, but we'll get more of that later. I had an interview from Coach Stuckey the other day. I wasn't able to show. We'll show that one of these days too. All right. I thought I recognized, I don't know if that was your purple coat or what.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is, but
Yeah, cool. Hey Aaron, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Good. So we're live on YouTube right now.
oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right. Thanks for coming out, guys. So I have joining me my cousin, Caroline Quarton, a cross country and track athlete here at Eastern Illinois University. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. She came out to watch. I didn't have to lure her or anything. She just came on her own. Oh, so that's nice. So about into halftime coming up here in about 30 seconds. What? It's Caroline. Yeah. The boy spotted you already.
You on here?
No, so it's just varsity tonight.
Okay.
It's just Owen. So Owen's number 13. That's the only one you'd know, probably. So this is what we get when we part of the Apollo Conference. We come all the way down to Charleston. We go to Mattoon. We're going to Mattoon this weekend for a tournament. And then we went to, last week we were all the way down in Effingham for a game.
Oh yeah.
So we traveled 2+ hours. So we get to take the charter bus across the way for all these away games for high school, yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, in high school? Yeah. It's like rock band status. So I guess I didn't realize you went to school here too. I guess I didn't realize that. Yeah, so there you go. Learn something new every day. All right, ready to start the second half. Just waiting on the whistle. Referee counting the players. And run away. That's Chris. Back to Ben. So I almost jinxed us before because it was tied 1-1 for a little while. We won the last game. We played these guys 9-1. And the mercy rule comes into effect when you're up by 7. They cut the time in half the second half. So if you're up by 7, they'll cut the time in half, remaining time in half. I may have jinxed the team because I mentioned that like the first minute of the game, and then all of a sudden they were like tied by 1, tied 1-1. We were only leading by 1 for a while, but now we've taken a comfortable lead, 5-1, here at the start of the second half. Ball sent in by Cage. Shot low. Yeah, so we are 7 wins, 2 losses, and 4 ties on the season. That's quite a few ties, honestly. I don't know what the record is for ties, but yeah, that's quite a few. Tomorrow we play Sacred Heart Griffin out of Springfield, and they're 16-1, so they're pretty good.
Oh wow.
The only game they've lost was against Oh boy, that's Cage. Only game they've lost is against Quincy Notre Dame, which is a Catholic high school out of Quincy. Alex, back to Bottles. Bottles to Romer. Romer to Crombie out. Too strong. It'll be a throw to Charleston. Aiden.
Nice job, Grant.
Owen with the stop.
So it was like an hour and 40 drive then?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like just short, just shy of 2 hours. And I drove from Springfield.
Oh, so not bad at all.
No, not too bad. Ball out. That should be a rail splitter throw. Gotta find the right zoom call. That's slack. What's the call? Injury. Injury substitution. Looks like a Charleston player. Do we have any nursing students on staff? Do we have any nursing students here that could run out? There's always a trainer on hand. Oh, it's a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's injured. I thought it was the defender who was grabbing his leg or something.
Been limping like that the whole time?
I'll tell you what, no, he hasn't. He's had a lot of collisions though the first half.
Okay. He looked like he was.
So maybe, yeah, maybe so. So a drop ball to Lincoln. Back to Ashton. Over to Chris. Kingsley. There's. So corner kick to Lincoln. Here with just under 37 minutes to play. Reading their clock, like they have so many light bulbs out on their clock up there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But once it gets to like the 30s, then the 20s, it's I don't know.
Looks like a.
Yeah, it's like alien writing. Like I can't tell what that is right there. It could be the 20s because it looks exactly the same. Sent in by Brady. There's Chris. Saved. So saved a corner. Getting a signal here. Let's check. Ball out for a throw.
It's a perfect day for soccer.
It is. It's nice and cool.
And you guys are like right in the shade too.
Yeah, I know. I can't see the corners here, which is that kind of stinks. But
Right.
and I was trying to figure out why we're not in the. Oh, Aiden. Oh, off the crossbar. That's the third ball we've seen off the crossbar today. Yeah, we have viewers from Florida and Tucson, Arizona, and they're talking about just how nice it is there. But I don't know. I'd have to say it's pretty nice here. Good temperature. Slack sends it in. Oh, Aiden. So Aiden was playing defense first half, number 10, and now he's tasting blood up on offense right now. So that's his second shot on goal, just this early. So hey, so if you guys stick around, we can go grab a sandwich. I'll buy if you guys want. If you have time, if you got busy doing homework or something.
No, we're not doing anything. I just had an exam day and it went well, so
Good.
we've had it's been 2 rough weeks for like passing grades and all that.
Yes.
I think like more than it was like 3/4 of the class failed an exam. It was pretty.
Yeah, I'd say a couple tough weeks then. Chris sends it through. Can Brady get there? Oh, just too far. Too far out of reach. So 34 plus left here in the game. Real Splitters up 5-1. So you went to Litchfield High School. Did Litchfield have girls soccer?
We do.
You do? Okay.
up against those like Springfield.
Yeah, the Springfield teams. That's right, the
Yeah.
bigger schools. That's where we are. We play in the, oh, Chris, right foot. We're in the Apollo Conference now, but next year we get back into the Central State 8, which is Springfield High, Chatham-Glenwood, SHG, Jacksonville. All the,
It makes more sense for you guys to be in there.
it does, it really does, but sometimes the competition's better there for sure. So this is Brady Crane with the corner kick for the Rail Splitters with 33 minutes to go, right in the middle. Headed away by Aiden again. No, don't feel like you guys have to stick around. You really don't. This is high school soccer game, and you guys have no ties except for my son, number 13. That's the only tie to this whole event. Nice. And out of bounds. Throw to Lincoln. That's Crombie. Crombie, Kingsley, Tedrick. Tedrick to Kingsley.
Aaron played soccer in his days.
I did. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. Where'd you go to high school?
Angola High School.
Angola. Sent up. Stuckey to Crombie. Out of bounds. That'll be a throw to the Rail Splitters. Just under 33 to go.
Besides one two teams.
I guess, well, 30. So it looks like they may have stopped the clock for that injury. My clock's a little bit off. 31:40, I think it's what it says. So I have a scoreboard on our YouTube feed, but the clocks don't sync. I gotta manually adjust the clock.
That's a pretty sick setup there.
And we've got instant replay. And yeah,
So you just touch it.
let's touch it and it'll do the replay the last 15 seconds. Yeah, get Aiden Gowan. Oh, he lost it. I'm not sure what happened there. We might have to instant replay that.
Do you do
Brady.
this for every game?
For all the soccer games, yeah. And then Ella's basketball games. 7th and 8th grade basketball.
She's in 7th grade.
She's in 6th grade, yeah,
Okay.
so
Oh,
she
but
plays.
seventh.
Yeah, yeah. So corner kick for the Rail Splitters. Brady Crane's going to come near side here in the hidden corner where we can't quite see what's going on. So Lincoln not under quite near the pressure they were before, content to keep, well, they're going to keep Bottles back though. So here's the look. Over at Gowan's head. Finds its way to Chris. Oh, bullet straight to the goalkeeper. So both of your sisters attended school here, and I was never, well, I guess not. Alexandria didn't, did she? I was never able to hook up with Victoria.
No.
The one time I came to court here, and you guys were on vacation. I think you guys were in Colorado. Aiden, oh! Just out of bounds. I guess I hit the upright in the back, like the horizontal upright. Not quite the crossbar.
If you're ever in town, you know all the ins and outs of where
Yeah.
we're not.
Yeah, absolutely. I got donuts last time I came.
Oh, from Revival City.
Yeah, across from the old, like the original
It's like
Jimmy
that-
John's.
It's like that tiny.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
a little bitty. I waited like 25 minutes in line.
I've actually never had the donuts. Were they good?
I brought them to work. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, a donut's a donut. What can you do with donuts, really?
If you like deep dish pizza, there's Windy City. That's we have a lot of Mexican restaurants.
Yeah, I saw one right up here on the corner. Bottles. To Slack. Back to Bottles. At the 18. Ashton still has it. Content to dribble through the entire defense. What's the call? Oh, it's going to be coming out. So Charleston ball. Rail Splitters still up 5-1 with 28.5 minutes to play here in the second half.
Wesley, let's get some more pressure up there. If Jay or Kyle get it, make sure you're yelling at them to get it.
Gowan. Ball comes to us. Almost makes it. So substitution for the Rail Splitters, that's Peyton Gannon in for Nate Stuckey. Ball thrown in, there's Gowan. Ball's loose. Ooh. I want to say this is the goalkeeper we saw back in Lincoln, but maybe not. This isn't the guy who started the game for them. Their goalkeeper came out, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes ago on an injury timeout. Charleston with the quick counter, but Bottle's able to clear. Kingsley.
So is Owen defense?
Yeah, Owen plays defense almost the entire game, yeah. Eli will play midfield typically. Usually right or left wing, kind of just depends on the lineup.
Started out as a forward, then I switched to defense.
Yeah. Center defenders, all the defenders, they got to be hard-nosed players. And thick-skinned because everybody blames the defenders if you get a goal. If they score against you, it's always the defender's fault, but so much more breaks down before it gets back to the defenders typically. So if we have a volleyball score, let us know. We'll, I know JV's playing at Mahomet. So if anybody has a volleyball JV score update, let me know and we'll share it.
Corner, coach.
It's Bottles. I like how Bottles and Gowan are interchangeable offense and defense. It's really nice to see. It's also great to have Bottles back after missing, I think he missed 14 games. Oh boy, inside the 18. Crombie able to work it away. Job by Schmidt. Clears it out. So we do have an update, volleyball update. Let's see what we got. That's Slack. Back right. Shot. Oh, deflection, Kingsley. Not able to do anything with it. So 18-12 in the first for the JV at Mahomet. Mahomet's leading. That's our volleyball score, 18-12 in the first set. Mahomet leads our JV. That'll be probably pause the clock. Heard the whistle. These are the Puma DVA Eternity or something, Eternity Nitro.
Or they just walk around or
Puma,
they're running?
they're my running shoes.
You like them?
But they're all shot, yeah. You know how it is. They still look brand new after 300-400 miles, and then yeah, I like them. Yeah, they're kind of like their stability shoe, a little bit. They were on sale, so I just grabbed them. Yeah.
My shoes don't look like that after.
Yeah. Well, especially not cross country season. No, cross country is tough on shoes.
We have like a state park out here. Every time we go there, my shoes are ruined.
Yeah, that's right. Especially if they're light colored too. Ball sent in into the 18. Bent able to come in and collect.
Be looking for that red.
So that's Slack. Overlap by Crombie. Out of bounds. That'll be to Gowan. Gowan with the throw. Two substitutions coming on with the Rail Splitters. We have, Gannon. Gannon, the sophomore. Over to Crombie. Back to Tedrick. Through to Slack. Finds Brady in the corner. Brady works his way in. Nice work. Keeps it low. Oh, Nice work by Brady. Good move there. Oh, I didn't restart the clock. 24, right on target. So 24 minutes-ish left in the game. Rail Splitters still up by 4.
Let's go, G. Hey, he's going to cross it to you. You got this goal right here.
So this whole game, Charleston has attacked with
Give him a drop.
4 players at most because they have to keep 5 players back because of our attack. Here's Gowan. Gowan on the ball. Crombie. Good work to Aiden. Can Crombie get there? He does. Keeps it low. Not enough. Ball is out for a throw to Charleston. Again, 2 substitutions ready to come on for the Rail Splitters. Aiden Crane and Joe Schaefer. Romer up to Kingsley. To Gowan, it's beyond his reach.
All right, check open, Gabriel. Don't just sit by this defender. Make sure you're moving. Like, check back. Look at all this zone right here. There you go. Yeah, make him move.
I was in Effingham and they had a brand new stadium. And I'm up on top of the press box and I felt like a mile away from everything.
Oh, really?
And then you come here and you can hear every single thing the coaches say. It's much nicer.
I haven't seen the Effingham High School at all, actually.
Yeah, they're right along the interstate. And it's a brand new football field / soccer field. It's all turf. It's really nice. So Schaefer and Crane into the game for Schmidt and Kingsley. Crombie with the throw in. Finds its way back to Slack, back to Crombie. Out of bounds. Quick throw into Slack. Into a crowd. We're talking about the tough luck defenders have. Midfielders are constantly playing in a crowd. Chris has spent his entire career, he's a senior, played his entire career double teamed, essentially, if not triple teamed. So free kick. This is going to be a great opportunity. Let's zoom out. Slack with the left foot. Nope. He went near post. So speaking of food, Charleston, home of the #1 store for Jimmy John's, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the original store.
The original.
Yeah.
I
So
will say, their Jimmy John's,
can't beat it. That's what the players are getting after the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we feed the boys after every game, so they took orders last night, and they're picking them up today.
It's really nice. They're like open till 3 a.m.
Yeah. 2 more subs on, Cage Kingsley and Nate Stuckey in for Chris Slack and Brady Crane. My cell biology professor in college went to college with the owner of Jimmy John's. I don't know what his name is. Yeah. So he talked about how he was fleecing his parents. He told them that he was paying for college and they kept sending him money, but he was putting money into the store. So he wasn't even going to class. He was using that money to basically bankroll his restaurant. And look what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
It paid off.
Yeah, it paid off.
I wonder if his parents were upset.
I'm sure they were. Kingsley at the 18. Oh. See what a little rest on the bench will do for you. Adds a little spark to the offense. With just under 20 minutes to play, Rail Splitters still up by 4. So 5 games on the docket this week for Lincoln. We have Charleston today. We're back home tomorrow against Sacred Heart Griffin. And then this weekend we travel to Mattoon where we have one game, I think it's against Alney, East Richland High School. And then we play 2 games on Saturday one against Newton, and then one against Mattoon. So 5 games this week for Lincoln. The only JV match, I guess, would be tomorrow against Sacred Heart because the JV won't travel to the tournament. JV coming off a victory at Effingham, 2-1 win. They had goals from Sam Stuckey and Eli Romer. 19 minutes to go. Ball out of bounds. Rail splitter throw. Sam Stuckey and Alex Schmidt into the game for Owen Romer and Peyton Gannon. Not surprised to see guys getting a break today, like I said, with 5 games this week. Yeah, and they say football is the hard sport, right? They play one. They play one game.
Did it say like it's 5 miles a game too?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Kingsley. Still there. Crombie. I was saying the other day, I've coached a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys are on my cross country team in junior high.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like Alex, number 5, was on my cross country team. Owen. Cage, number 14, was on my cross country team. I coached them all in soccer too.
Well, the Heitzig,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
successful.
So yeah, Brendan just traveled to ISU and took a college visit there, and
Oh, yeah?
they put him in the uniform and take all the pictures and try to sell him on
Did he like
the
it?
school. I think so. That's where Garrett Slack went, our runner from last year. He's on the track team there, middle distance guy. He won the 800 at state this past year. Garrett did, so he's going to ISU.
He's from Lincoln?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Oh yes, nice work, Gowan. Oh, and he misses. Oh. Holds his head. The the walk of shame as he comes back to his teammates. It's okay. Wide open look. They're not able to connect. Yeah, so he went there. I don't know what else he's looking at. I know he went to Carbondale and looked.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that's,
Not sure exactly. They have a pretty small team though, I guess.
their program has it kind of broke down.
Yeah.
The last few years.
Yeah. Stuckey.
We just had 2 girl commits, which is very good because last year we barely had any.
Yeah. Good. So yeah, you're talking Eastern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. One of our coaches. We send a lot of girls to Eastern. Actually, we send a lot of track athletes to Eastern. Lincoln's kind of got ties there. One of our cross country coaches years and years ago I was on the track team at Eastern. And the gal that I coached cross country with at West Lincoln, she ran track at Eastern, was a heptathlete there. Oh yeah, man, he just wiped out Joe Schaefer on the concrete. Yikes. Kingsley sends it across, no one there. Yeek. It was just a deflection, it wasn't a pass back. So 15, was it 16 minutes? 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes, Rail Splitters still lead by 4. 21 people on. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do it. Right, we're sitting at 64 people, and I know more people are watching than that. In fact, let's take a look. We'll take a look here as Chris Slack and Brady Crane come on. we will look and see how many people watch. They give me all the analytics. So 77 different individual viewers tonight, just tonight's game. And we only have 64 subscribers. So you guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel. You'll get all the alerts, all the updates.
And you have the school song on there.
And we have the school song.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I sent an email to the band director and I said, "Hey, can I get the school song?" And within half a day, I mean, he got back to me really quick.
That's awesome.
Gowan.
We try to get the band or like the drummers to come play at our like
Yeah.
only cross country meet.
They should.
And they didn't come out.
They should.
They didn't respond.
Somebody needs a connection. Like, I don't know. What can you do? How do you lure them out?
Band, like they play like some kind of like, do you have a flute or
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
But
Push
like,
through. One's quick. I guess we had we just had a pep assembly because we had homecoming 2 weekends ago, and they had the drum line come through all the halls and lead people down to the assembly. It's pretty cool.
I think we used
Kind of the same thing. Yeah, we did that in high school too. Slack. Got fresh legs just off the bench. Crombie. Nice work. And out of bounds. So Crombie will take the throw with 12 and a half minutes to go. Slack. Tries it, send it into Crombie. This is where Lincoln in the past has defense has sort of broken down, and I wouldn't be surprised if Charleston comes back with another goal here when they kind of catch us off guard and just not ready.
forget that Cammy used to play soccer his freshman year.
Camden did, yeah. My cousin, he played for Litchfield. That was back when Litchfield and Gillespie co-opted
Yeah.
on a team. Yeah, he did.
I wish they'd allow that again.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
I think he really liked it.
Well, it's right during cross country season, so soccer's tough, and because you got a lot of fall sports. You have golf, girls tennis too in the fall. Stookie, bottles. It's just a sea of red inside the penalty area. Slack. Oh, wide.
I think Chris hurt his ankle.
Let's take a look at that. Chris's shot there, a little volley of plays. Here you go. Here's what you see my instant replay. So a little back and forth action. We'll come back during the injury here. Chris's shot just wide and out of bounds.
You could hear that click when that kid collided, or
Yeah.
that shoe collided.
Yeah. So I imagine the clock has stopped. So we'll stop the clock here at 12. Was that 11:32 maybe? We'll run the clock back up. It could be 22. I think it might be 22 because that's an awful lot of time. So you can't tell. Like you see the clock right now. It looks like it says maybe 32 or 22. I bet it says 22. So Romer back on for Crombie. Ben Crombie, good game today. A lot of work on the sideline here, the near side. See, it throws me off. It throws me off. I've been watching it. I can translate their alien. Oh, it's in. Yeah, nice. Nice. So let's see the replay of that. So that was probably the slowest goal of the game. That is Bottles, feeds it through to Kingsley, who gets there. The goalkeeper puts a hand on it, and then the ball just kind of trickles on through. So that makes it 6-1 Rail Splitters with 11. I have 11 on the clock. Romer sends it up, finds Bottles. Good work. Through to Kingsley. Sends it to the side. Good work. Good, nice placement. Keeper's able to come out. Yes. It was right here when I got here. I was like, somebody left that last year. We have Carter Ferguson, the freshman, in for Cage Kingsley, giving him a breather. Of course, Cage has maybe 3 goals today. I haven't kept track. And then Soren Aukamp, also ready to come in for the Rail Splitters. Yeah, the guy had it 2 years ago. He was like 6'7" or so. Just a big kid, so he had a big number. Oh! The goalkeeper, it looked like a collision, but I'm not sure it was. I think he just kind of came out and then fell to the ground. So Aukamp in for Tedrick on defense. Soren, the junior, this is his first year out for soccer, number 88. He played a lot of FC soccer, so club soccer. Hasn't spent a lot of time with the high school team. So he's seen a lot of JV time. I don't think he ever comes out during the JV game. So that's coach's way to kind of indoctrinate kids into the program, just get them a lot of time in the system and with the ball. So I imagine we'll see a lot of Soren here later in the season and into next year. So just under 9 minutes to go. Rail Splitters lead 6-1. Gowan. Bottles. Oof. Out of bounds, leaves him just too far. So Romer will take the throw. Slack back to Romer. Gowan. Ashton. To Sam. Not able to hold on. Sends it deep. There's Slack. Oop. Just too far. We have several junior highs. We have Chester East Lincoln. We have West Lincoln, which is where my kids go, and that's where Emery teaches. And then we have District 27, which is the big junior high in town. And then we have Carroll Catholic, and then we have Zion Lutheran. So those are all the schools that feed, well, those are some of the schools that feed into our high school. And then we have New Holland Middletown, which is a school just on the outskirts.
How big is Lincoln?
I think it's 13,000 now. So it's what's Litchfield? 8,000? 7,000? Yeah. Bottles. Good look. Oh, nice work by the keeper. He's really done well. He came in as a substitute, but he's really done his job well. Stuckey falls to the ground. Had to get the white jersey dirty. Left foot Slack, swatted away. Let's take a look at that shot there by Chris. Ball's gonna go out for a corner kick. Chris settles with his right, works left, back right. Left foot, just wide. So corner kick, Rail Splitters with 6.5 minutes to go. Brady Crane takes a corner. Just starting to see the benefits of the lights being on here. Carter, oh man. Alex. Bottles, wide. So let's go through the lineup real quick. On defense, we have Soren Aukamp, Alex Schmidt, Aiden Gowan, and Owen Romer. Defensive mid looks like it might be Sam Stuckey. Chris Slack at center mid. Right side midfielder, we have Nate Stuckey. Left side, Brady Crane. Your two forwards are Ferguson and Bottles. Bottles. Yeah, nice work by Ashton. Let's take a look again, see what happened. Nice header by Ashton here. Gets up off the ground, or he falls to the ground first, gets up off the ground, comes in with the head. Well done, boys. So that makes it 7-1. Should be 7-1 with 5.5 minutes to go.
Can freshmen be on varsity, or is
We do have 2 freshmen on the varsity team. Yep. 22 is a freshman, and number 9 is over here, but I haven't seen him yet.
Because I've seen I know some coaches make upperclassmen.
Yeah.
Varsity.
Yes. No, you're right.
Okay.
Oh, splitter.
Do you guys have like a freshman team? Or
We have a JV and varsity.
varsity? Okay.
JV and varsity. Yeah.
I'm sure. Do bigger teams have?
Well, so like our volleyball team, they're in Muhammad Seymour tonight. And they have freshmen, JV, and varsity. Yeah, so if we had a really huge squad and we played schools that had freshman teams, we'd probably do that too. Yeah, but volleyball, what, you play 6 on the court at once? Soccer, you'd have to have a whole lot of players to have a separate freshman team. And the games go so long anyway. You know, if you're playing, most of the JV games are shortened to 30-minute halves instead of 40-minute halves. So if you played a JV match 30-minute halves, and then a freshman match 30-minute halves, and then a varsity match 40-minute halves, you'd be here all night.
That's true.
So just about 4 minutes to go. Rail Splitters lead 7-1. I left my water in the car. I need a drink.
That's why a lot of soccer players are good runners.
Morgan. Jack Morgan into the game. So is Tyler Splitter and Gabe Merriman. Romer. Over to Ferguson. Back to Slack. Slack finds Crane. Oh! Trying to get it to Ferguson, who's making a cut. Aiden. You can just hear the frustration from the Charleston players starting to bicker amongst themselves. Fed in. Do we have a volleyball update before we get too far gone in this game? We have 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. And when this feed's done here in 3 minutes, don't forget to head over to the Facebook page for the Railer volleyball game tonight. It's live. Imagine JV's either finishing up or maybe in the last set. So be sure you tune in over there. They could use our 20 viewers once the game's up. So Crombie in for Slack. The clock has been stopped. Crombie. Morgan. Back to Schmidt. Romer. Gowan back. Out of bounds. Minute and a half to go. Rail Splitters up by 6. Coach seems content with the lineup he has in. Brady sends it too deep and out of bounds. Well, maybe, what's the clock say up there? 58 seconds, so yeah, just a minute to play. Goal kick to Charleston. Crombie pushes through this splitter. Oh, can't connect. Can't connect. With 30 seconds to play, it'll be a goal kick to Charleston. We should just take their time. This will be potentially the last play of the game here. Ball sent in. Charleston, Crombie there, splitter. Sent in. Oh, and just over the goal. And that'll be it from here in Charleston, where the Rail Splitters come away with a victory 7-1, moving their record to 8-2-4. 8-2-4. We will stick around for the post-game handshakes and before signing off. After all, you guys are tuning in to see your boys, so here's a good look. If you look at the crowd is entirely Lincoln. I guess there are some Charleston fans. There's 3 of them over in the corner, but everybody in the stands tonight was from Lincoln. They are all over here. You can't see them. I guess I just can't see them. That's where I parked. I park over here in that little lot. All right, there are your boys. We'll be back in action tomorrow night from Lincoln against Sacred Heart Griffin, 16-1. They play tonight, so we'll see what their record is. But we'll be back tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in. We will bring it to you then. As always, thanks for watching. And if you got the time, head on over and watch the volleyball game.